Hello everyone, my name is Yanko and welcome to another Celtic review. So guys, today, as you can tell, I'm a happy man. Last night we done something we didn't think was going to happen this campaign, and that is we won in the Champions League. We won our first home game in 10 years. We are out, but it means we've missed out in Europa League by 2 points. We picked up 4 points, the same as Manchester United did. And their group, of course, their group was, for them, should have been a lot better than what it was. We were just extremely unlucky in some of the games. Final away, we went down to 10 men. Atletico Madrid, we were so close to beating them at home before they popped back twice. And Lazio conceding in the last minute to losing to them was so unlucky. But we pick up, if we would have picked up that 3 points or even a point against Lazio, it could have put us a step closer to qualification, and unfortunately it didn't. But regardless, we won last night, and what a big win it was, and what a big performance that we needed, and it was a very big performance. So we'll go through it. Of course, as I said in previous videos, I cannot show the goals for Champions League games because UEFA are extremely strict with actual video footage of the games, so I cannot put it in videos. It's only in League Action that I can show the goals. But anyway, so we'll go through it thoroughly anyway, just like I normally do, explaining goals, explaining what happens, etc. So we were very lucky at most parts. There were a big chance for Feyenoord before we scored. It was Santiago Jimenez, a Mexican striker. He scored, I think it's already 31 goals this year in the full of 2023. So he's a big goal scorer. He's one of the biggest scorers in the league, in their league, and I think he's already scored 10 or 11 goals this season. He's a goal machine, this man. But anyway, the ball gets played over the top to him. He runs through and he slots it by Joe Hart. But the referee's flag came up. Very lucky for us. But for our goal, well, for our first one, it was very interesting. So we get a corner, not long before half time, maybe about 5-6 minutes before half time. So we're getting the corner. The referee keeps delaying the corner because one of the final players and Liam Scales keep tussling with each other. The referee says he's having enough of it, etc. If any of them do it again, they're getting booked. So the corner comes in, Liam Scales goes to move, the final player grabs him by the neck and does that and moves him forward. Liam Scales goes down, referee points to the spot, penalty, and it's as clear as day. It was the final player was told twice off the referee to stop pushing and pulling at the Celtic players. He's done it anyway. He's grabbed Scales by the neck and threw him to the ground. It's a penalty all day long. You can't do that in the box, not these days. It's the same with pulling the shirt. It's the same with pulling shorts. You can't do it in the box. Do it in the box, you give away a penalty. And no other than Luis Palma stepped up and slotted home a penalty to give us the lead. Man, it was incredible. We created so many chances as well. A chance from McGregor, a chance from Kyogo. You know, we caused a lot of problems to Feyenoord, but it looked as if after that goal that we weren't going to create any more. But we did, and we'll get to that in a minute. But Feyenoord managed to equalise in the second half with 8 minutes to go. Very nice goal. The player slots it by, but they did have a chance in the first half. The final player comes through and he dinks it over the top of Joe Hart, but he hits the inside of the post and it stays out. We were very lucky with that, but Feyenoord did get their goal. They equalised with 8 minutes to go. We're like, you know what? I've seen this happen before. If we can at least hold out for a draw and hope for one last break at the end, then that would be fantastic, and that did happen. The man that we've been saying for weeks should be in that Celtic squad, he's not long back from injury, and he gets his chance and he scores his first Celtic goal, and that is our number 4, our Swedish centre-back, Gustav Lagerbielke, manages to get his first goal. Fantastic goal, ball down Ball down the left to Matt O'Reilly. Matt O'Reilly pings it into the back post, where Lagerbielke has a free header just to slot it home in the 91st minute. I say 91st, it was 2 seconds into the 90 minutes. It was like 90 minutes and 5 seconds. You know, it was so early on in added time. But people are going to, I know what the comments are going to be like. I know what people are going to be posting on social media. Oh, there we go. Celtic scoring in it in added time again. Celtic getting lucky again. This, that and the next thing. Look, we thoroughly deserved something. We've had a horrific campaign, just like always. And this was the sort of boost that we needed. We needed to prove that we could win in the Champions League. We needed to prove that we were a strong squad. And we had to give something to hold on to. And Brendan Rodgers knew that he needed a result last night, because people are going to look back on our season, see that defeat to Kilmarnock, and Brendan Rodgers would have got criticised for his Champions League campaign. But now we can look at it and go, look, we were unlucky, we'll go again next season, we'll try and get third place, because that's our aim. We know we're not Champions League material, but we know if we get a good enough group and we play good enough, we can maybe get into third and drop to Europa League and see what happens then. Because with Europe, we're extremely unlucky with Europe. We're a champion side, and we're just consistently unlucky in Europe, and it's gutting, but it is the way it is. We used to be a great side in Europe, but then we fell away for years. And I think part of that to blame is because of the mass signings that we make. We like to sign players for like 2 million, 1 million, 3 million and sell them on for 10, 15 million. And that's good and all, but we need to start bringing in players for 4 million, 5 million, 6 million. Bring in better quality like we did with Vickers, like we did with Jota, like we did with Cham, like we did with Edward, you know, and sell them for 20 plus, 15 plus million and make a lot of profit. That's meant to be the Celtic way. That's the way Celtic have always structured themselves, and we need to make sure that we keep doing that. But we turn towards Saturday now, on a massive high of that European win. We've ended a run, 15 games we went without a win in Champions League action, and we've ended that. We also ended 10-year wait for a home win in the Champions League, which, by the way, we haven't played many Champions League games at home in those 10 years. They say that, but we were out the competition for about 4 or 5 years. So even at that, it's not as bad when you say, like, we've not won a home game in 5 years in the competition. But, you know, it's still a record that we shouldn't have had. But most of those games we were extremely unlucky. Some of the games we were playing we're top class teams, we're not really going to get judged on that. But the games like the likes of Lazio, etc., we would have been judged massively, and I do get it. But get into the weekend, I think we should have Lagerbielke at centre back. If Vickers isn't available, it should be Lagerbielke and Scales. Or, you know, we Welshie did okay. I thought Welshie did well, but I do believe we need a goalkeeper. I do love Joe Hart, and Joe Hart's incredible, but we can't play Joe Hart every single game. It's not fair on anyone else. I don't think. Even bring Scott Bain in for a few games, I don't know, but we need a new goalkeeper, we need a new right winger, I think. But when Maeda comes back, I do think that we'll play with Maeda out in the left and Palmer out in the right, and I think that'd be great for us. But we do need a few players. I'm becoming a massive Tomoki Iwata fan myself. I think Iwata is one of the best midfielders that we've got. Unlucky that he came off injured last night, so we will be relying on David Turnbull, Paulo Bernardo and Odin Thiago Holm, which I'm a big fan of Thiago Holm as well, and I do quite like Paulo Bernardo, but I don't think Bernardo will be here after the summer. I really don't. But anyway, guys, I've rambled on for a bit. Let me know your opinions on the game last night in the comments below. I'm going to try and put this up today, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're at 111 subscribers, which is pretty incredible in my eyes. But yeah, like, subscribe, make sure to leave a comment what your thoughts are on the game. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.